Hello, YouTubers and modeling community. Fucking Stars back again with another video. I was watching a video of Tim over at Rat Daddy Studios about a paint job on his Corvette. Clear, not sitting upright, spitting, whatnot. I kind of had the similar situation happen to me on a 1/12 scale build. And this is the body that I scratch built, and I had a similar issue happen to me. It was my own custom base color mix, and what happened was I mixed up the clear and hardener, PVG, not knowing that the hardener was bad. And the clear never set up. I mean, it was tacky, and it's been over a year now, maybe a year and a half, but I can barely wipe this dirt off because the clear was so tacky that it sat and it embedded itself into the clear. You can see I wiped my finger across that, and it didn't even rub off. So this 1/12 scale Chevelle is going to get stripped and rebased and re-cleared. After that happened, I kind of got a little, upset about it, and just put it away and pulled the front bumper off and rear bumper with the tail lights, and decided to put it away. This is all evergreen plastic. So that was my my issue with the clear, and so I know I know what you're feeling, what you're going through on that Corvette, the green and silver Corvette. Killer paint job, by the way. That one there, I kind of had the same issue going, but I just let it gas out and wet sanded it and re-cleared it. So what I'm working on this weekend, or tonight, is my 1/12 scale 70 split bumper Camaro. I made another hood. I'm going with a buzzer catcher, shotgun style injector hat with the big block. I casted some big blocks and some valve covers and heads. Got a chassis in there. Start the floor pan. Believe it or not, those wheel tubs are from 1988 or 89. You can see how yellow they are. So I've hung on to those wheel tubs all these years, and they're finally going to get used. The rear tires I'm going to make just a little bit bigger to fill up that wheel well opening just a little bit more. Anyways, that's what I'm tinkering around with tonight. I'm just kind of scattered this whole bench, and I just got this little little area right here to work with. I was going to use the Foose Camaro platform for the Chevelle. I mean, it'll fit right in there, but I got to do a little bit of changes to it. Because the Camaro back end is a little narrower and shorter, so I'd have to add some length to the trunk area and shorten up the front radiator core support, and move the firewall back and the trans tunnel back about maybe a 3/4 of an inch. So that's why this thing got put on the back burner, and I'll probably grab some RTV rubber and copy this, and copy a 1957 Chevy chassis. Do these two at the same time, this one and a 57. This way I can finish up my 56 build, 1/12 scale. And let me do a quick video for those of you that haven't seen it or don't know about it. Hang on, bear with me for a second. Got to get this body out under my bench. I'm a body man painter, and sculpting stuff is pretty easy for me. I can, pretty much graft anything, out of nothing. Probably 6 years ago, somewhere on there, after I started getting back into the hobby and getting back to my scratch building, opened up 3 57 Chevy kits and started cutting and tinkering around and drawing and whatnot. And this is what I turned a 1957 Chevy body into. It's a 1/12 scale 55. Now over the years, kind of cracked on the side, so I'm redoing that. The only thing I didn't change was the windshield, and maybe 1 inch past the, maybe 1/4 inch from the driver's window back, and every inch of this has been reworked except for the trunk lid. Even the hood and the fenders. I have a 56. Same thing. I didn't change the windshield. I added length to the trunk lid because the back end of the 56 is a little bit longer on the trunk area. I'll do a video on that. I got it buried right now. It's right down there underneath the box body. There's a 57 or 55 resin body. Then my custom lowrider body that I got to get back on, and a 58 Impala body, and of course CUDA 1/12 scale. A lot of projects. So the 57 Chevy plastic is all still there, except for the back end of the back window area. Reworking the quarters, the doors, the fenders, and just looking at pictures and videos of 55s and a 1/25, 1/24 scale 55, and just kind of mimicking everything, making it work. I did a rubber mold, and with the rubber mold, for some reason, the back end on that resin 55 body, I'm trying to get this to sit straight. It's kind of hard to do it with one hand. Well, anyways, the whole back end of the rubber mold dipped, and there's a little bit of a sag right here on top of the quarters, and it took the trunk lid and pulled it down. So I kind of didn't get rid of the mold. I still have it. I would probably have to put probably have to put the body back in the mold and maybe do another casting of it. I was going to try to find a rear bumper, but I don't know where the heck I did with it. Anyways, just rework the top of the quarters. You know, it's pretty much, you know, there. I'll probably do another one here in a couple weeks and see how it comes out after 5 years. You know, I haven't done a resin body in like 4.5 years. And a place out here a few miles from my house called Sticky Stuff, where I get all my resin and rubber stuff. Well, I tell you what, their prices went skyrocketing. It's like, holy crap. I think a tub of rubber enough to do this body, it's almost like 400 bucks. And the resin is about the same. So for me to do another mold of this, the 56, you know, whatever, 69 Nova, you know, it's crazy on prices. When I first started building this, I think a tub of rubber was like 97 bucks. Well, 127 bucks. Yeah, 127 bucks for a tub of rubber, part A and part B. Now that was for both. 127 for part A and part B. Now it's like doubled. Anyway, it's just a quick video of my little mishap on my paintwork. And you guys all have a good Sunday evening and a good Monday and a good work week. A lot of people were blah 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 about tomorrow's solar eclipse. I don't know. It's just me. I'll just be jamming to some Dio and like I always do. Rock and roll music. Working and having fun. Y'all be good out there. Be safe and see you on the next video. Happy mauling, everybody.